Hello and welcome to Ditch Witch Diaries. It is the day before Imbolc, and of course, like the last minute witch I am just putting together an Imbolc video and a whole Imbolc thing about like what I'm doing for Imbolc. And I'm kind of excited about it because I don't usually celebrate these the Sabbats, but this year I think I'm going to, and I think especially the ones that are like either equinoxes or solstices or are right in the middle, like this one. So, anyway, like and subscribe, and we'll get started. And then I will tell you that again at the end. Let's see. Share. Okay, so Imbolc. So, what is Imbolc all about? Because probably I didn't know a while ago what Imbolc was all about. I do now, but well, I have for a while, but we've done a couple different things about it, and I didn't want to do a Brigid's cross. That's kind of like typically what you see in Imbolc. So I've kind of put together something different, but let's just get oriented to time and space here. So Imbolc is the midway point between the winter solstice and the spring equinox. So we are right in between in that lovely little part. I love tween times, and Imbolc is no different. It is a tween time. So it's all what it's all about though. It's about those first little glimmers that spring is returning. It's about light returning to the earth in like the days growing longer. So I guess the days are getting longer. It's also about tending your home hearth. So you're going to see a lot of that. It's about, and not only that, but it is a holiday that's really associated with Brigid, and Brigid is all about the hearths and the hearth fires, things like that. So it's, we're going to see that come up again. So it's also about seed sorting, which I love. It's not about planting anything, though. It's about getting ready and preparation. And we're going to see some of that too in our little last minute Imbolc fun. But so what we're going to do is it's a time when you're preparing your seeds for planting later. So you're sorting them. Like I said, it's about care. It's about repairing things. It's about preparation for the spring. Another thing, it's about milk and oats. So Brigid is all about ewe's milk, which is a ewe is a female lamb, a female sheeps. Um, and so I know it's sheep. I'm just saying. And oats. And so those are two kind of, they can be either like offerings, or they can play into your Imbolc time in some way if you want them to. Like I said, Brigid, Hearth and Fire. She's also about these healing waters and springs, and she's also the goddess of poetry and inspiration, and some might not know it, but smithcraft as well. So my Imbolc component. So what am I gonna do tomorrow? So I get off work at like 6:30, but who cares? I'm gonna come home and do this fun little thing. So I'm gonna create an Imbolc altar first of all. I'm gonna switch up my altar for Imbolc. And I'm gonna have, and I got this first part. I'll tell you which parts I got from the Glasgow Witch, because she has a little ritual too that's fun and interesting, but I've kind of done something different. But I like the idea of the main hearth candle and a candle for every living entity of your household. So that means pets, dogs, cats, rabbits. Every living entity that's in your household gets a candle. And I'm going to put some moonstone or clear quartz in it for like some steady continuity, and also like that white is going to play into, it's like definitely a color of the season is creams and whites, and a bowl of milk. I'm going to put a bowl of milk out, and I'm going to put a bowl of water out. And that's probably going to play into, I'll probably be anointing myself with the water. I'm not really into like milk kind of seems weird. I'll probably take a sip during. I don't mind milk, and I like my whole milk. So, and then I'll put a seed packet on my altar, and I'm going to gather some herbs that I'm going to be burning as incense. Some rosemary, some bay, some thyme, Jupiter, sage, juniper, Jupiter, huh? Juniper and sage. I don't know if I have thyme though. We'll see. I know I have rosemary and bay and juniper and sage, so we'll see if I have any thyme. And then I'm going to make a SoulCollage card. So if you don't know what that is, let me see if I have one. I have one right here, and I'll stop sharing. It's not, the back is not done on it, but I will show you this. So this is a SoulCollage card right there, and I need to do the back on it. So, but I'm gonna make another one for Imbolc in particular. Okay, and so there's like it's not just like you put together a collage. There's like a method to it. So SoulCollage is like a thing, and I'm supposed to use a registered trademark symbol on there, and I did not put it on there, unfortunately, but it is like a registered trademark name, and to use it you have to be a facilitator, which I am. So anyway, I'm gonna make that card. I'm gonna create a little teeny thing of poetry. I've already decided it's gonna be very small, and it's gonna go on the back as well, along with what you're supposed to write on the back of the card. There's like a thing that you do. And then I'm also going to do some mending. I have like a dress that I really love that I'm going to sew back. The strap is broken, and I'm going to sew it back together as part of this idea of like repair and preparation and all that stuff. And I love this dress, and I saw it yesterday, and I'm like, oh, I want that dress back. So what am I going to do with all this stuff in addition to doing an altar? So I'll just kind of give you the run through of a possible like Imbolc ritual for you. So I'm going to open my circle, and I'm going to call in Circe, which you guys, if you guys know my Circe, I have a Circe, whatever, evocation, invocation. I'm not parsing that out. Anyway, she's my patroness, and she's also a daughter of the sun. So it's like very appropriate to be calling her into the circle right now. I'm going to light that incense that I'm going to have in a bowl, and I'm going to anoint each candle with the oil that I made in the for the bringing in the good ritual. And I'm going to anoint each candle saying the name of the people they are for. And I'm going to have a hearth candle, and I'm also going to burn a chime candle on my honey jar from the past, bringing in the good practical thing that we did. So I'm going to light the candles then one by one, saying the names of each person. And then I'm going to light the hearth candle and the candle that's on the bringing in the good. I'm going to create my SoulCollage card and some short prose to go with it. I'm going to mend the dress that I love that needs repair. And then I'm going to close the circle. And I may like put the, while I'm doing all those things, like after lighting the candle, like I'm going to put those candles for the people on my windowsill. Like, so like they're going to be in the window, which I kind of love that idea too. So while I do this, the candles will be burning in the windowsill. So that is that. And let me stop sharing. So that is my little like last minute Imbolc ritual, and what is Imbolc, and I'm gonna post this tonight. So I hope you guys are all excited about Imbolc.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes.
Are you for the candles, are you doing like little chime candles for everybody so that it just burns for a day, or are they larger ones that you're gonna light like every day?
No, I'm gonna do little chime candles for those, but I'm gonna have a hearth candle that's going to be larger, and I'm gonna keep that hearth candle. So
Nice.
that's what I'm gonna do. So anyway, thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching Ditch Witch Diaries, and like and subscribe right down there, and we will see you at the next Ditch Witch Diaries.